planets among the stars.
Hallo und willkommen zurück. Komm her hier. Ein. Muss nach da. Muss nach da. So. Bringen das einfach mal hin. Na komm.
We're here, hot off the stellar slide.
Klinik, Ort entdeckt. Dann docken wir einfach mal an.
Welcome to the clinic. If you have a medical emergency, please use priority docking.
Na denn, gucken wir da mal an. Lass uns mal Zeug injizieren.
Ship is now docked. Perfect. Didn't even smudge the paint.
Wie gibt's einen Verkaufformat?
Ma'am, I'm just a courier. Anything I can help you with?
I'm not blaming you directly. Dr. Salvato, how
Got
long
anything
have
you need to offload? Trade authority is always buying. Kiosk? Sure thing.
And in that
We'll get it fixed up.
how many
Good as
times
new.
have we had this conversation about late or missing
Okay.
shipments of supplies?
I believe this is the third time.
Hier, ui.
Yes, that's it.
Verkaufsautomat, jawohl. So. Big Bang. Die ist geil. Emma ist lustig. Weg. Den braucht kein Mensch. Mö. Was hast du zu kaufen? Hilfe. Medpacks. Schusszteile. Aber noch Notizen? Hä? Die Park. So. Lustwrack verkaufen. Nein. Verkaufen. Hilfe. Jetzt noch mal von vorne. Kaufen. Möchte kaufen. Ja, das passt alles. Verkaufen. Ich muss eine Menge Zeug verkaufen. Hilfe. Brauche ich nicht. Händler verkaufen. Gut. Mal zurück. Rucksäcke, Munition, Waffen. Möchte ich gerne ausprobieren. Lasergewehr. Randall des Killers.
That's right, 3 times. I will be making it very clear to your superiors that lives are at stake, and the clinic requires reliable transport. If your company cannot meet our
Hey there.
needs, someone else.
Nicht noch. Gibt's hier noch ein Verkaufomat? Ja, ich will sie nicht beklauen.
This area is off limits. Authorized personnel only. An outbreak? I haven't heard anything about this. Understood.
Ist ein bisschen dumm, kann das
Here's an
sein?
access card. Good luck.
Sean, I don't want to go over this again. I'm tired, all right? Just not today.
Hey, who let you in here? This is a restricted area.
Medizin. Dahin.
Fine. I'll tell you. We're on a private contract with Infinity Ltd. It's for something they call Project Dominion. Dr. Lane and I were instructed to conduct human trials on several volunteers. So far, only one patient has survived.
Wenn du der Einzige bist.
You're telling me. When Infinity hired us, they said human trial authorization was already underway and we'd have the approvals in a matter of days. The days went by and nothing. Every time we'd ask, it was always just days away, but we kept working. Between the money and potential success, it was easy to tell ourselves that they'd come through.
Sean, what the hell is going on here? Who is this? You think we stood by and did nothing? We did everything we could to save them. You've no idea how many hours we spent in surgery and how closely we've monitored each and every one of them. It's moments like these when I think I just need to hear someone say it out loud. Sean spoke the truth. We thought the approval would arrive any day, so we continued with the project. By the time we started to catch on, it was already too late. We were too immersed in the lie.
Wenn ihr jetzt aufhören würdet, könnten wir einen Weg finden.
You really think that's possible? Any price would be worth it to save what little we have left.
Still, it'll never make up for the part we had in it.
Go ahead and do whatever you need to do. You can have full access to my computer.
And thanks. As much as I was ready to commit career suicide, the very thought terrified me.
If you hadn't shown up, I'm really not sure what I would have done.
Ich habe eingeschränkten Zugriff. Persönliche Aufzeichnung. Okay. Bin nicht wie in der Story hier. Brauche eigentlich nur Erfahrungspunkte. 37 Stunden. Biotika. Ich habe das, was ich brauche. Jetzt gucken wir uns hier nochmal um. Vielleicht gibt es hier noch irgendwas. 200. Vielleicht gibt es hier noch irgendwie was. Vielleicht gibt es noch irgendwas. Okay, 40 normal. Hier gibt es nichts weiter. Okay.
Did Dr. Lane let you in?
Ich lasse mich selber rein.
Are you lost? We don't permit visitors.
Hast dich verirrt? Nö. Kaufsautomat. Nutzen. Du? Eiweißriegel, Zigaretten. Aber Alkohol gibt's in Trinkpäckchen, ne? Und klar.
If you need anything else, just let me know.
Okay. So, das ist nur noch...
It feels like I've been waiting forever.
There's certainly no shortage.
Sehr gut. Kann ich noch irgendwas in die Forschung reinstopfen? Nö, hier bin ich durch. Bin ich auch durch. Habe ich nichts bei. Hier. Jo.
What did you need?
Got my attention, Captain. Sorry. I was lost in the...
Lass uns Ausrüstung
Go ahead.
tauschen.
We have time to rearrange things.
Gut, mein Inventar. Die kannst du haben. Die kannst du haben. Kammerjäger. Das Ding ist auch geil. Finde ich jetzt nicht so geil. Mugshot. Die muss ich mal ausprobieren.
Mhm.
Gut. Dann lass mal weiterfliegen. Dass ihr euch verarscht habt, das wisst ihr, ne?
Clamps released. There.
Zack. Und landen. Ich glaube, die Ladebalken sind länger als das ganze Spiel. Guckst du so? Was du guckst? So, hier habe ich beworben. Stimmt. Siehst du, wenn wir schon mal da sind, können wir eigentlich ganz kurz mal, doch, wir müssen nach hier gucken. Waffen. Big Bang. Favorisieren. Legen wir auf die 4. Ich glaube, ich werde gleich was testen. Aber erstmal müssen wir hier wieder hin.
Nice to catch you in the office.
Is that my beautiful shipment? You were right about this
Natürlich.
one, Masako. So I've heard. Now, I shall excuse myself and get to work on finalizing this prototype.
So, what did you learn about CM Station RC-1? Lucas must be desperate if he hired them to collect the Rothosite. Were there any survivors? Good. I may not condone murder, but I refuse to have sympathy for indiscriminate killers like Ecliptic, especially after massacring innocents working for us. Now, I also had a report that you were spotted at the clinic. I take it you traced the shipment there? I figured it was related. And were you able to determine the purpose of this secure wing? So, It sounds like Lucas has reached a new level of desperation to ensure his future as CEO. I'll make sure Yuko's team extracts every bit of information they can from the clinic's database on this.
Ich bin immer bereit zu helfen. Sein Personal kam auch eher unschuldig vor.
I see. Should we use any of this information to expose Infinity Ltd? I can keep their names confidential. Between hiring Ecliptic and unauthorized human trials, we have enough to take Lucas down for good. And with the Rothocytes secure, it's almost time for us to make our move.
Lass uns loslegen.
Head up to the executive floor and speak to Dalton. He has an update for you on the mole's identity. I've called a meeting and I expect you to attend. It's time to put the final plan in motion.
250. Tudum. 2 Medpacks. Ah, danke. Managerbüro. Oh, mein Monitor war gerade schwarz. Da unten war da hinten. Stimmt.
Good. You're right on time. I re-evaluated all the evidence. It took every resource I had, but the final answer is clear. Ularu is the mole. Yes, you made the right call. I've briefed Masako and discussed her plans on handling this. While we both agree Ularu is guilty, we need irrefutable evidence before presenting this to the board. For now, we lead everyone to believe that Imogene was the mole, and the situation was dealt with.
Was tun wir
Good. Keeping Ularu in the dark is the key to taking her down. Masako has tasked Ularu with writing the program to bring down Infinity Ltd. We believe she'll take the chance to incriminate Masako within the program, so this could provide the evidence we're looking for. You will be tasked with the assignment to infiltrate Infinity, so before you go, I want you to bring that program to me.
What?
I can't imagine a more satisfying ending. Now, let's attend a meeting.
Okay, ab zum Meeting. Mein Stuhl.
We called you all together to discuss a recent security breach. We discovered a mole within the company who leaked vital information about Project Dominion to Infinity Ltd.
You've got to be kidding me.
Just don't tell me it's Vina. I think we've all noticed she's not here.
Before you speculate any further, no, it's not Vina. The guilty party is Imogene Salzo, much to my disappointment. Our operative here obtained the evidence to confirm it.
Dalton, how does something like this happen?
Imogene is highly trained. Ularu can even speak to that. We demand the best. So that's the threat we deal with.
I may have well-trained operatives, but security is your responsibility, Dalton. This is a huge failing on your part.
I accept the responsibility, but let's not forget. The mole has already been exposed and dealt with.
Of course, thanks to another of my operatives.
Kann da halt nicht als schuldig dafür geben, ne? Vielleicht ist...
Watch me.
Imogene's been dealt with, so bickering is pointless. All I care about is reacquiring our property and what this might be costing us financially.
Vina is completing the internal neuroamp prototype as we speak. Our operative will receive the implant, infiltrate Infinity Ltd, and obtain any and all research. I have it on good authority. The experimentations they've done to replicate the missing pieces of our work have resulted in fatalities.
Weg jetzt nicht.
Botched human trials and murder for hire? You don't bounce back from that. At least not with Infinity's legal team.
If I may make a suggestion, we should give this evidence to David at SSNN. It's the best neutral method of releasing this information to the general public.
That'd make my job easier.
David it is, then.
Masako, the internal neuroamp is ready if you want to send down the candidate.
I hope you're ready for this. And that's precisely why I know we can count on you. Vina will be waiting for you in the neuroamp division in R&D. Once you're done, meet me in my office. Be ready to discuss the details of your next assignment.
Okay. Jetzt werde ich erstmal gepimpt. Jetzt werde ich erstmal gepimpt. Zack.
Are you sure you're okay?
Mir das Zeug.
Double check those measurements. Ah, here's my lucky candidate. I hope you're ready to embark on one amazing journey.
Oh.
Oh, don't worry. That's not on the agenda. Now, just a few details before we begin. Obviously, we'll be putting you under. I'll be making a small incision in the back of your skull where the internal neuroamp will be fitted. The whole procedure should only take 3 to 4 hours with little to no downtime afterwards, provided DeMarcus got everything entered correctly.
Did I not just say I quadruple-checked the numbers?
You know I'm just giving you a hard time. Besides, I've got to make sure my patient is reassured.
Ah, das wird bestimmt alles glatt gehen.
Of course. We've got, what, 5 PhDs between the two of us?
6, but who's counting?
All I'm saying is that you're in good hands. Now, just lie down on the table once you're ready, and we should be good to go.
Okay. Jetzt gib mir das Zeug einfach.
All right, let's get this party started.
Oh. Automatisches Speichern.
Well, look who's finally up. The operation was a success, obviously. Once you're able to refocus, let me know how you're doing.
Zack.
So, how are you feeling? You look good?
Mir geht's gut.
That's exactly what we want. Just a couple quick notes before using the internal neuroamp. First, you can only influence one person at a time. And second, the effect is temporary, so be prepared if you use it in a combat situation.
Okay, verstanden.
Great. Now let's test this sucker out. DeMarcus has graciously volunteered for science, he says.
Alles klar.
That's the spirit. DeMarcus loves being hands-on and experiencing things on his own. It's probably why he's the second most published scientist here, after me. Just head up the stairs nearby to the observation deck.
Jawohl, wird das erstmal gepimpt. Dahin. Gelb vom Scanner, okay. Aha. Nu? Aha, so funktioniert das. Okay. Kann ich die Tür jetzt öffnen? Mach die Tür auf. Ah, da ist eine Karte. Habe ich irgendwie einen Meter? Nutzt die Karte. Aha. Ja, ich verbrauche noch zu viel Sauerstoff. Kann man das abbrechen?
Oh my god, that was incredible. What was it like?
Wow. How to describe it? 1 minute I was excited about seeing how the experiment would go. The next, I had a brief moment of disorientation and figured I must have lost my train of thought. It felt eerily natural. And yes, I admit it, just as you predicted.
I knew it, I knew it, I knew it! I can hardly wait to finish writing up my latest dissertation. And you owe me 100 creds.
I'll be keeping myself under constant surveillance now. I'm curious if any other side effects may manifest.
Okay. Der Saugobot vergewaltigt
Tell me all
gerade.
about it. How did it feel? Any side effects?
Hab bei gar nichts gespürt.
Yes. Good. Hear that, DeMarcus? That's 2 for 2 now.
I heard. It really was fascinating how all I experienced was a moment of disorientation. It's truly remarkable tech.
Das sehe ich auch so.
When it comes to your job, you bet it does. Besides, the neural amp is in total control. If a subject's morals or beliefs in something are strong enough, we still see points of failure. That being said, it's been interesting to discover the actions our subjects sanction in their own minds.
Okay. As much as I'd love to go over the details and potential of this amazing piece of technology I created, Masako wants to see you. It sounds like you have an assignment to complete. And DeMarcus and I have a lot of notes to record.
Okay, Leute, und das mal wieder in der nächsten Folge. Bis denn. Ciao.